Hello everybody. Today we're going to be going over one of the homework problems that you have for this weekend. Come over here, Donald. So the problem is problem number 1 on module 2. As you can see, it's the one with the Gap is a global clothing retailer for men, women, children, and babies, and it gives you some inventory balances and accounts payable. So what we're going to do here, how do I take that, Mike? Is, but stay right there because I'm going to need you. We're going to go ahead and look at a problem that would be very similar. So in this problem that I've made up, we have an accounts payable balance given 2014 balance sheet $10,000 and 2015 on the balance sheet you have $8,000. Also, you have inventory of $2,000 in a 2014 balance sheet and $1,200 in a 2015 balance sheet. Now, to ask you for a couple different things, what you're going to do here then is you're going to do the entries at the very bottom for recognizing cost of goods sold and then figuring out how much cash paid to suppliers is. So by using these balance sheet accounts, we are going to figure out how much cash was paid on our accounts payable. And we'll also do the entries here. So go ahead and take that, buddy. All right. All right. So the first thing we're going to do here is, I want you to kind of just concentrate on there, make sure you can see it, okay? Is we have inventory of 2,000 on the beginning and 1,200 at the end of the year. Now it tells us that we have purchases of inventory. So whenever we do a problem like this, we're going to assume that everything that we purchase is going to be made on credit. So then, using our T account right here, we already have it set up. We have the beginning balance here, 2,000, the ending balance here of 1,200, and then the purchases of 1,500. Well, that's going to be something that increases our inventory amount. Okay. So if we increase it here, okay, by 15,000, that gives us a subtotal here of 17,000. We end up here with 1,200. So what we want to do here then is we just want to do a little algebra. 2,000 plus 15,000 minus x gives us 1,200.
What's x?
Okay, x is the number we're solving for. Okay, so 17,000 minus x equals 1,200. And so we can do a little math here, and we end up with 15,800 equals x. Okay, which means that over here on this side, 15,800 is the amount that must have left inventory. Okay, well, the amount that leaves inventory, that's cost of goods sold. Okay, so the first part up here for this problem, which is similar to your homework problem, is going to be that inventory, inventory goes down by 15,800. And then also we are going to have our retained earnings go down. Now in here they call it contributed capital. So, I'm sorry, earned capital instead of retained earnings. Okay, but earned capital is also going to go down 15,800. And that is going to be an expense, which is going to be a reduction of retained earnings, okay, a reduction of net income. Okay. Now we have that. The next thing is whenever we purchase inventory, so right here we assume that we purchase inventory for 15,000. Well, the other side of that is that we're going to have accounts payable. Okay, so whenever you have that, that means you're buying it on credit. So then that $15,000, which was purchased on inventory, as given in the problem right here. Okay, it says right here, purchase 15,000 on inventory. So we're also going to increase our accounts payable here. Let's concentrate on this sheet right here. Okay, so we're also going to increase this by that 15,000.
It's not yet.
Okay.
Tony something.
Okay. Okay, so now what we end up with is on this side we have 10,000 we begin with plus 15,000 we added to it. Now we know it ends at 8,000. So again, we have to do a little algebra. 10,000 plus 15,000 minus X, okay, in this case is going to be a minus because we're going to the other side, equals 8,000. Okay, so we end up with 25,000 minus X equals 8,000. So we end up with X equals 17,000. So this amount here, 17,000. Anything on this side has to represent the amount that was paid on accounts payable. So this is the actual cash that was paid to suppliers. So again, if you look at the problem over here on the screen, here at the bottom, it's saying cash paid to suppliers. So that's what we're looking for, and we just solved for it. So in this problem, the answer is 17,000. Okay, hold that for me, buddy. So then on the entry, so we got assets, liabilities, equity, revenues, and expenses. So for the second one then, in this case, we're going to have cash goes down by 17,000. Okay. And then on this one here, the other part of it, okay. So we have cash goes down 17,000, and accounts payable also goes down 17,000. Okay. All right. So, can you go ahead and no, right here. Right here. All right. Okay, so that should get you going on this problem and help you get the answer to the homework problem.